You're listening to the Ask Drone U podcast. You ask, we answer your drone questions. Whether you're here to turn your passion into profit or you simply fly for fun, we're a community of learners and teachers who aspire to achieve greatness. We are
Drone U.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. Thanks again for joining us as always. My name is Paul.
My name is Rob. Super glad to be here with you, and even more thankful that you're here with us.
Definitely. And we're thankful also to DJI for a strategy that will make more sense, I think, come December, late December, early January. What are we talking about? The Mini 2. Forget everything that you know about the Mavic Mini 1. Look, I was pretty negative on the Mini 1. Didn't really find it valuable, especially flying it inside. Even like kind of leaked some how to get attitude mode on it, even though it's not a true attitude mode, just to see who was watching. That was great intel. And now though, the Mini 2, there's so much to this. Call it the best drone for your kids to learn to fly. Call it the best drone for your family. Call it the best drone to give as a gift, okay? Why? We're going to go into all of this and more, but we're also going to talk about why we've decided to give them away. Yep, we're giving our drones away. Mini 2s are going out the door, and thanks to our partnership with Drone XL, we're not just giving away Mini 2s, but we're giving away Osmo Pocket 2s. This way, if you want the smallest stabilized production kit to get stabilized footage from the ground and from the sky, well, then you're not going to want to miss this giveaway. There's going to be 10 winners, actually, and I should just stop talking right now. Sign up right away, droneugiveaway.com. It's the biggest giveaway we've ever done. More than $14,000 of items that we're giving away. And frankly, if you don't sign up for this, I would really question as to why, because we have a track record for giving away things, for following through, and for doing what we say we are going to do. And it's part of the reason why we love helping you, because we get to help you take to the skies, to reach a new level, to escape the tyranny on the ground, and to turn your passion into profit. And if you're like me, you're not going to want to miss this giveaway.
Nope.
Just go sign up at droneugiveaway.com right now. As soon as you sign up, you're given a link. This is why Drone U is so different. This link, if you share the link, every time someone clicks your link and signs up, guess what? You get not 3, but 4 more entries into the giveaway.
That's different.
It is, because I changed it.
Oh, wow. Feeling generous.
Executive decision. Every time someone clicks that link, you get 4 more entries, right? So you just multiplied your chances of winning by 400% every time someone clicks. I think that's pretty incredible. So let's talk about the Mini 2. We got some questions that came in over email, so we don't have a recorded version, but we just wanted to say, sign up for this giveaway. Tell your friends, hide your wife. I'm just kidding. Tell your wife too. Her and her friends will probably love this. But the reason I'm so excited about the Mini 2, Rob, is one simple fact. More people are going to take flight because how easy it is to do it.
Mm-hmm. And it's powerful in terms of its sensor, and it's just pretty action-packed in terms of its capabilities.
Think about it. It's a Mavic Pro in a sub 250 gram package. It's literally a Mavic Pro in a mini body.
I want one.
Well, good news. You've got one on the way.
Do I have to give it away?
Yes.
Oh, dang. I'll try not to crash it.
Okay. If he crashes it, we're not giving it away.
No.
I just want to clarify.
That's right. Oh, that would be rude.
That would be super rude. Maybe we'll send it to Peter. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so he can fix it.
Yeah. And then he can erase the I love Peter on the side of my car that's there right now. Anyway, the Mini 2, why is it the best drone for kids? Well, if your kid is below the age of 13, Rob, do you want your kid's name, information, where they live in a database run by the FAA, which has a phenomenal track record for leaking data?
No.
I still do have every single person's phone number, cell phone number, and email that was a part of IPP. Remember when they accidentally leaked that data? Oopsies. Oh yeah, we still have it.
Yeah. Not singling out the FAA. I don't want my 13-year-old my 17-year-old's information anywhere. I don't want my information anywhere.
That's exactly the point. And I wasn't here to just like do a little ting to the FAA. Not the goal. The goal is I, like you, we don't want our names in any databases because it doesn't matter who it is. It gets hacked. And every additional database means what? Additional variables for bad things happening. Mm-hmm. Now, when it comes to kids, obviously that is a whole new level of risk, right? Which is why the Mini 2 is such a phenomenal aircraft to give to your kids. Because it's a sub 250 gram drone, let me be specific, 249 grams. Because it's so light, if your child is below the age of 13, they do not have to register the drone. In fact, you don't have to register the drone, period, unless you are a commercial operator. Well, then, according to section 48, you've got to register that drone. But if you're giving the drone as a gift, it's a much easier gift to give to a kid. They don't have to put their information in a federal database. The liability is a lot lower with the aircraft, but also the fact that the Mini 2 has Occusync 2.0. So think about how far you can fly a Mavic Pro, and then, okay, now you can do that with your Mini 2.
It's actually incredible.
Beyond incredible.
Did I mention that I want one?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Now, here's the thing. When you don't have to register the drone, and when you have a drone that can fly a long distance, we're not trying to entice you or whoever you give the drone to fly beyond line of sight, right? That's not something you should be doing anyway. And with the Mini 2, it actually gives you a heads up about when you are past line of sight. It's the first DJI drone I've ever seen do that. So, yeah.
How does it calibrate to your particular ability to see?
I don't think that's look, oh gosh, science, it depends.
Okay. Just kidding.
DJI, I don't think that they said it depends. I think that they took like an average, a mean, and said, So,
oh, okay. All right. It'll have to do.
Yeah. I don't even remember what the distance is. So, but that being said, my point is that with this extreme, and it's not even extreme, with this reliable video connection, with this reliable remote connection, the amount of problems that your kid, your husband, your wife, your grandparents, whoever you give the drone to, the amount of problems that they have goes down significantly. Because a lot of problems happen with drones. You fly the drone around a tree, and with the Mini 1, you might not have the signal, and the drone might fly itself into the tree while it's trying to fly home. Okay. With this increased range, if you fly behind a tree, if you fly behind a fence, right, you're supposed to regain visual line of sight. But with a strong remote connection, you're going to be able to still have control and not run into unexpected problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
I love the fact that we can shoot raw photos with this thing. I mean, like,
that's actually super amazing.
I agree.
And weren't you telling me something else that it basically does HDR type stuff?
No, mixing the iPhone 12.
Oh, that's right.
iPhone 12, we're getting them. Yeah.
It's going to be my first iPhone. Now I'm on the record.
Maybe you're talking about the RAW, because RAW capability, we can shoot AEB, we can get much better HDR
okay. I
photos.
think we were having that conversation about the Mini 2 as well.
Yes.
Anyways.
And so why does RAW matter if you're not a photographer? Why does RAW matter if you are a photographer? Simply put, think of it like an F-150, right? An F-150, there's a lot of accessories for, right? You can get a tonneau cover, you can get 35-inch tires, you can get light bars, all this stuff, right? It's very customizable, okay? And when we have a good, when we have some, I'm not even sure where I was going with this.
Well, you're talking about RAW
Yes.
and the ability to do more. So
with our F-150, we can do more with it. We can customize it, right? But when you buy like a Mercedes, okay, it looks pretty, right? Right from the start. And typically for most people, that's good enough. You can't really do a lot of customization to it to make it better.
Right.
You know, RAW and JPEG is essentially a formula where the computer takes the image from the sensor and then tweaks colors on different ranges to make it look more lifelike. It's the JPEG recipe, right? With RAW, though, we can push these photos. We can do more with the photo. We can push highlights and shadows without ruining the image. With a JPEG, you don't really have a lot of flexibility. So you have this drone that I can literally fit 20 of these in one backpack, okay? And then shoots raw photos. And oh yeah, if I go to Canada or a country that has a micro drone rule, guess what? My legal liability for flying that drone in a foreign country goes to zero if the foreign country has a micro rule. The perfect example is somewhere like Canada, okay?
Which is saying a lot because they've really dropped a lot of rules in the last couple of years.
I think the FAA should be looking at Canada and saying, why are you doing this? Doubtful though, egos are high. Anyway, going back to it, Canada, a micro drone rule. If Jake and Emily wanted to go up to BC, Canada, and they were shooting a documentary for Netflix, they had to have 1080 at least minimum footage, right? But they're still going to shoot 4K. Guess what? You could hire a whole team of people to go to Canada with those little micro drones, and they don't have to follow any rules.
And it would be quality enough for a documentary.
We know a news station, I'm not going to name it because I'll get in so much trouble. We know a news station that just gave Mini 2s to every single employee.
That is so smart. Because if you just have an opportunity to capture something cool, throw it up in the air.
Captured. Done.
Oh, man.
See? You see, like, people are not realizing this is opening up the market to a whole new group of people.
If that's all they fly and it's under 250 grams, do they have to have a Part 107?
Technically, yes.
Because it's commercial.
Technically, yes.
Okay, just clarifying. I want to make sure.
Although this morning when I was
everybody.
Although this morning when I was driving into work and I was just like, I know more people now that don't have drone licenses that do. And I was like, should I say that on the show? And then I was like, do I really know more people that don't have a license than do? And if you negate, quote unquote, knowing Drone U members, then the answer is yes. But if you throw in Drone U members, then it's an astronomical no.
Yeah, no.
But when I just look at like who's getting into drones right now, who's using them.
Yeah. So, well, anyway, so there is actually a long list of items that we're giving away. We won't go through them all in the show. Go to droneugiveaway.com to take a look for yourself. I will mention this though. We're giving away 10 annual all access passes to Drone U, which is pretty cool. So essentially what that means is we did say that there are going to be 10 winners, right? And so the prizes are going to be split amongst those 10 winners, but everybody will get at least one of those, right? If you're one of the 10 winners.
Yeah, and the best investment is the investment of knowledge in yourself. So this is something that is going to pay off. If you take it seriously, it's going to pay off for years and decades to come.
Yeah, I just hope that because there is the concept of people making something they pay for be more important and therefore spending more time and effort and energy pursuing it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are one of the winners, don't let the fact that you got it for free keep you from really going after it, because be better than that.
Yeah.
Be better than that.
Mental discipline. Paul's learning it too.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
But anyway, thank you again for listening. If you have a question, go to askdroneu.com. Sign up for the giveaway right now. droneugiveaway.com. Super easy. You're going to want to do it. I promise you're going to want to do it too, because we're rolling this giveaway into other giveaways for the holiday season. So seriously, sign up.
Right on.
On that bombshell, that's going to do it.
I'm Rob.
Goodbye.